Grand Rising. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive, and productive start to your day today. If not, I pray that your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the Most High, help you with that today. I also pray that He clothes us in His armor from head to toe, that He strengthens our discernment and guides our steps as we go throughout this day. Today is Sunday, April 12th, 2026. It is approximately 6 a.m. local time. We're going to get right into it with the daily scripture. When you walk around, they will lead you. When you lie down, they will protect you. When you awake, they will occupy your attention. Proverbs 6:22. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with thy words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, not slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet, and teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and the hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. It's the scripture that we got. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. I think that message is pretty clear, but, the exchange of energy with people that are not equally yoked, it's not a wise choice to make. Whether you're, hello, Grand Rising, happy Sunday. It was 6:55 on the timer when I looked. I hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive, and productive start to your day today. All right, now we'll get into our daily mantra and the affirmations. I'm trying to keep this kind of short today. It looks like it's going to be another beautiful day in my area. I hope you have a beautiful day in your area as well. I looked at the forecast yesterday and there's no rain in sight. It's so dry right now. Well, all right. When in doubt, give people the benefit. Everyone else is trying their best, right? Are you trying your best? Do we criticize others for areas where we may be lacking in one way or another? Jealousy, it's one of the things that the scripture spoke about. Being overcritical of others and of yourself. Let's get a grief affirmation. If it feels too hard, I will allow myself to just have a day. I will drink water, feed myself, and keep breathing. It doesn't have to be a good, bad, sad, or happy day. Just a day. That's enough for now. For a lot of people, Sunday is a day of rest. If you can, today, try to get you some good rest. Get outside. Soak up some sunshine. Drink you some water. Maybe do some breathing exercises. That's been coming up a lot here lately. It's important to focus on your breathing. The last time we talked about it, I mentioned I usually do it when I lay down to go to bed. That's when I really am able to tune in and focus on my breath. And over time, I have noticed that when I'm not focusing on my breath, I tend to take quick, short breaths. I don't take deep breaths, and it's important to do that. So anyways, yeah, find a good time to do that. It doesn't have to be a full-blown meditation. It can simply be just some breath work. We can't see the rainbow without experiencing the storm. We also got let go of the past and future, live in the now. I am courageous and capable of facing my fears. Breath work also helps bring you into the present moment instead of projecting yourself into the future or, dwelling in the past. Breath work can also help with that. All right, let's get a chakra affirmation. 10:29 on the timer. Still got ashes everywhere. All right. Also, a reminder of our Healthy Witch Oracle that we got earlier in the week. Muscular strength and spleen. The spleen talked about how there's actually they did a live clip of that. It talks about how eating raw foods is hard on the spleen. It was 11:13 on the timer. That eating cooked foods makes the spleen's job easier. It talked about salads and sushi specifically. Sensuality, sacral chakra, second chakra. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all my facilities, including touch, voice, and action, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sound. Once again, being in the present. How do you feel? Acknowledging your senses. What are they experiencing? Are you overstimulated? Are you understimulated? I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses. Appreciating all those little things that we tend to forget how valuable they are. Sense of smell, sense of touch. I mean, imagine if you had never had physical contact with another person. When you did finally experience it, it could be, it could almost be overwhelming. Truly experiencing your senses. We got love, patience, and health. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to my inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Patience. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. And then health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body no matter what ailments I may have. I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. So taking care of your body, whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, loving yourself, being patient with yourself, also being able to share that love and patience with others, having grace. I don't remember what video it was where that came out, but having grace, not only for others, but for yourself, and for maybe situations from the past, going back to our affirmation about being in the present, letting go of past attachments. whether that be physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, whatever. Raise or promotion from the Angels of Abundance Oracle. We also got take a divinely guided chance on the bottom of the deck and organize for success on the top of the deck. Raise or promotion, that's pretty self-explanatory. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow yours. Divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. What did I just say before while I was shuffling this deck? Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Making sure to think it through before you make a choice, but also, fully committing to it when you do make it. Don't be lukewarm. Be on fire. This girl is on fire. Okay. Anyways, 17:11 on the timer when I looked. Hello, Grand Rising. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive start to your day today. All right. Let's get a couple angel numbers and then we'll probably call it. $77, awakening. 32, take charge on the bottom of the deck. And 63, keep the faith on the top of the deck. Wow. What did I say about having faith in yourself? All right, awakening. Enlightenment, breakthroughs, success, epiphanies, spiritual growth, and transformation. You are undergoing a profound spiritual awakening that will lead you toward a path of success, epiphanies, and breakthroughs in all aspects of your life. In what areas of my life am I experiencing spiritual growth, and how can I harness this awakening to achieve success and breakthroughs? Reflect on recent insights or revelations you've had and consider how you can apply these to create positive changes and breakthroughs in your life. Take charge. Empowerment, initiative, leadership, self-determination, boldness, and improvement. Take control of your life and steer it toward your desired outcomes. Embrace the shortness of life by pursuing actions that enhance your well-being and contribute to your personal growth. What areas of my life do I need to take more control over? How can I make proactive changes to improve my situation? Identify one area of your life where you have been passive and take immediate steps to assert control and make improvements. Set clear goals and take deliberate actions toward achieving them. Keep the faith. Hope, resilience, trust, optimism, faith, and endurance. No matter how tough things get, remember that hope always exists. Your angels are guiding you through these challenges, reminding you that brighter days are ahead. What challenge in my life requires more faith and trust right now? How can I nurture hope in difficult times? Write down 3 things you're grateful for today, even in the midst of challenges. to help restore your faith and optimism. What did I say at the beginning with the chakra affirmations, sacral chakra? I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses, being grateful of all the, little simple things that we experience every day that we don't even really pay attention to. The fact that we can smell the fresh air, feel the rain on our skin. Of course, we haven't had any in a while. We need some. But that being said, despite what you don't have, be grateful for what you do have. And as always, if you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any way possible for you to fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, you could possibly change their life, and you never know the impact it could have on yours. Be blessed, find peace, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.